welcome back everyone to our final episode this season of Raven Television on Your TV Kojiko. I'm your host, Miles Rowe, joined by my co-host, Tanner Higgins. And Tanner, would you mind introing this show and telling our guests what we have in store for them?
For our final segment of Raven TV, we have spring sports and a tech update.
I play left field and we're undefeated, I think 8-0 now, so we're going to OFSA this week, so that's pretty cool. Well, at practices we do infield, outfield, and then we do live BP sometimes, so it's like kind of game scenarios, throwing the ball around, hitting from a pitcher, and then we do just batting practice, like throwing and then fielding with that. Definitely, like, just working out is definitely beneficial, but like legs for hitting, working on your shoulder and like your muscles in your arm to get the ball in, and then hand-eye coordination to catch the ball is also pretty big. Also for watching the pitch coming in, hand-eye is good too. I play hockey, I'm a goalie, so that's really good for like my hand-eye coordination and stuff. And I play golf, so that's pretty good for swinging, I'd say. And then I used to play soccer as well, so athleticism, I guess. Well, our pitchers are really deep. We have 7 pitchers that can all pitch multiple innings, so that's good. Our hitting is pretty consistent, and overall we have such a deep team, so no matter where, like if someone gets injured, knock on wood that we don't, but if someone does, then someone can fill in seamlessly. Well, like every sport was, it was postponed, I guess, but we all played club baseball, and it's just like working on stuff outside of school for our own teams it's there. Well, PCI was our biggest challenge. We only beat them 2-0 in regular season, and then we beat them 13-1 in the finals. So that was a pretty big stepping stone, I guess, for us. Lots of confidence. And then we went into CASA finals, and we were 3-3. And then their pitcher came out. He got hit by a ball coming back, and then we dominated from there on, and we won, I think 10-3 or something like that. It's pretty awesome just to be a part of that. Like, I'm sure the school will have more of those, but to be the first is definitely something cool. Come back after I graduate and just see that banner on the wall. It's going to be with me forever.
I started in grade 8. I did Spirits. It's a Belleville basketball team, so I've been playing basketball for quite some time now. It kind of affected me a lot because I wasn't able to play basketball for a while. Like, no, can't play basketball in the school, so kind of, affected me tremendously. My position, I was a big man or a power forward. And our team did really good. We were the best working team out there, and we just worked really hard. So that's how we won all our games. Yeah. Okay. So our coach is Mr. Myers, and so for practice, we would just like what things to work on, stuff like that. We could work on our offense, shooting drills. And, pretty much. Nicholson was tough because they had, like, tons of great shooters. So, they're a good team. And Centennial, they were just good at everything, pretty much. Shooting and driving to the net, to the rim, scoring. Just try really hard and just be confident. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Hi, Eastside. We have 2 of our athletes here. What's your name here?
Ryder Golka.
And yours?
Patrick Butch.
And what sports did you guys play this year?
I played badminton for our school's team.
I played football.
You played football? What were you guys' positions? Well, I guess you were.
Yeah, like corner on defense.
Defensive back?
Yes.
What was your best memory for both of you guys playing?
Definitely making it to Bay of Quinte.
Bay of Quinte.
Probably the best thing that happened.
Yeah, for me it was definitely Bay of Quinte as well.
Bay of Quinte. What was your experience like through your year here?
My experience has been pretty good. Fresh ninth grader, so nothing much has happened.
And yours?
Oh, mine was really good. Like really nice people, all friendly, and had a good time.
So it was your first year here in Canada. What was your first thoughts about this place?
I don't know. I thought it was quite nice. Like at the beginning, it was obviously a little confusing and overwhelming because like I didn't really like know anything and I was just kind of like trying to find my way around. But like as soon as you like get to know people and stuff like that, I thought it was pretty good. Like I like it.
What were some of the other clubs you guys did here? Because it was your first grade, it's your grade 9 year. It was your first year here in Canada. So what did you guys do to get to know people?
Well, we both did ultimate frisbee with Miss Miller. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a little bit time in the Ravens TV club, and well, I tried to do rugby, but sadly we didn't have a team. So
Yeah, unfortunate.
unfortunately.
Thank you very much for joining us today. See you next time. Hi Eastside, I'm Tanner Higgins and we have
Chevy.
and
Kobe.
what sports did you guys play?
Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah, we played Ultimate Frisbee. It was quite a good time.
And you two were both captains, correct?
Yes.
You got it.
What was it like being the captains?
It was fun because like you got to like flip the disc and like pick which like push it the sides that you wanted or like receive or.
Yeah, it was really nice. We got to do some of the pre-game stuff with the other team. But I'd say the best part overall was being able to teach like the younger grades because I am a senior now. So
Yeah.
I got an opportunity to teach younger kids about the sport and hopefully build a program for the future.
What was the best memory through the Frisbee season this year?
I would have to say our best memory was probably the Trenton game. Even though a couple of the games didn't go our way, we still had fun against that last team. But that's all Frisbee's about. It's just going out there and having fun.
And what was yours?
Yeah, probably the Trenton game because they were really nice people and also like kind of iconic how like me and Kobe were both spirit of the game. You know, two captains.
Yeah.
That's pretty iconic.
That's a
Yeah.
big flex.
So, aside from sports, what was your best experience in the school this year?
Probably is just walking around the halls of grade 12. This is probably a moment I've been waiting for the past 4 years, and it feels weird now that I'm finally here. It's kind of scary that it's over, but this is kind of what high school's about, is just getting to this point and taking the next step, moving on.
What was yours?
Probably the group that I created in grade 9, the inclusivity group. So we kind of did more stuff this year, like have a meeting with Q, and we got to talk about like his experience here.
So as captains of the team, we did a bunch of stuff pre-game with the other team that the captains had to decide. We would flip the disc and we'd decide heads or tails, pretty much like a coin toss, just like in football. And then from there, the winner would decide if they wanted to pick what end they wanted to play in or if they wanted to receive or throw the disc. And they also got to pick the ratio of boys to girls. And that's just a little bit of the responsibilities that we had as captains.
Yeah. These were our two Ultimate Frisbee captains. I'm Tanner Higgins, and I'll see you next time. I was on the Eastside lacrosse team. It was a really fun experience getting to know new people, learning about the game itself. And what was your...
My thoughts, it was pretty cool. I've never played lacrosse before, so to be able to be on the field lacrosse team was pretty cool. I learned a lot about the rules, and I actually ended up being captain, which was honestly an honor because the girls were so awesome, and they were just great people to play with. So we played 3 games, and one of them was against this Ottawa team. We had a hard-fought loss to, I think it was 7-1. We also played Albert College twice. Our first score was 16-0. Our second score was 14-2. And in that second game, it was actually a tournament at our school at Eastside, which was very powerful because we got to play for our beloved member Joe that passed away in February. And I think it was really important that we got to do that because I know all of us miss him so much. And it was really awesome having an all-girls team because there's so many different rules in boys and girls lacrosse, and it's easier to just have separate teams. And it was also great having a girls coach as well because she could relate with us on certain topics. So that was awesome.
For the most part, I was the defense with the long pole. It took a bit of getting used to from going to a short pole to a long pole, but once you got used to it, it was pretty fun. It was a lot of pressure because if you do something wrong, then there's a chance that you get scored on. But if you do something really nice, it works out really well. From the defensive point, it's longer, so you don't have to go as far to go to your man, which means if he starts running, you don't have to run back and keep following him. And it keeps him farther away from the net and you closer to the net.
Well, we don't have any equipment. We majority of our girls wear cleats. We wore mouth guards just to protect our teeth. You can also wear goggles, but our school doesn't provide goggles, so you have to buy them on your own. They're not necessarily needed because it's a high school sport. But we don't have shoulder pads or anything. Our stick has a very small pocket in it. I don't really know why it has a small pocket, but it's a lot smaller than box sticks, and we don't have any long sticks or anything like that. We just have our jerseys, ourselves, our sticks, our cleats, and our mouth guards.
Well, in the boys lacrosse, it's a lot more aggressive and it's contact, so you need more gear to protect yourself. We would have our elbow pads, obviously to protect our elbows, the chest plate to protect ourselves if we take hits, stop a ball, get hit in the chest for any reason. We had to use gloves because slashing was allowed, and if you don't have it, it would hurt. It took a bit of getting used to having all the gear on for the first time in a couple of years, but we need to have it because of the contact.
Yeah. So Joe was actually my family, so it was actually a very important game to me, and I know that there was a lot of boys that were also very close with him too, so it was really good to see that we are all together and supporting each other. And I think it was really significant to have an all-girls team because we haven't had it in so long, and there's totally different coaching that goes into girls and boys lacrosse, and there's totally different rules. And there's a lot of girls that don't feel comfortable playing boys lacrosse because of the contact, and I feel that it's a good opportunity to have that outlet to be able to play a real sport that, like, with the real rules that we're supposed to play.
And thank you very, very much, everyone, for all of your continued support throughout these hard and fluctuating times. It's been an amazing season, and we really, really hope that you will stick with us as the school year goes around over the summer. And Tanner, would you like to wish our guests well and maybe say some last words?
I would like to thank Miles for helping me this year as he goes off to school next year. Tomorrow he leaves nice and early for baseball OFSA. I'd like to wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much. Bye.